Welcome or welcome back for the next Generation Zero update. This update is dropping in just 3 days time at the time of recording this video on the 25th of June. This is called the Skyfire update and it features a brand new machine archetype. Now this is basically a Reaper variant of a Firebird. So apparently this one is extremely tough, much tougher than the Reaper itself. So I'm quite excited to see how this works. Now the way it's going to be spawned in is completely different and is not using the rival system from what I can tell. Now what we're going to have to do is track down rivals that are already on the map, and then once we've got those we get certain information which leads us to a high value target, which is going to be this Firebird variant. Now whether they're going to switch it up and that's going to be how we activate the Reaper going forward, we don't really know. But there's too much up in the air at the moment. I'm very excited for this one, and when it drops on the 25th, we'll be covering it in full, going over, checking out the new enemies, how to spawn it, all of that good stuff, so make sure you stick around for that. But it wouldn't be a Generation Zero update, of course, without a DLC weapon pack. And there is a new weapon pack that is dropping with it, but I'm actually all for this weapon pack. It's something a little bit different. Now, this is what they released as an image, and it doesn't say what type of pack it is, but from what I can gather, it looks like that is a minigun, that is a grenade launcher, that's the Spaz 12 shotgun, and that I'm not too sure. I did think Desert Eagle, but I don't think the grip matches up too much. But yeah, Gatling gun, multi-grenade launcher, Spaz 12 shotgun. The pistol, really don't know, not 100% sure on what it could be. But either way, I'm very excited for these weapons. They look absolutely insane. And just, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm for this. Finally, some real heavy weaponry to match up with some of the experimental weapons that we've seen in the game as of late. Obviously, there's a new experimental rifle coming as well, which is based off the Monsieur, I think that's how you pronounce it, rifle, which don't really know too much about it yet, but I'm very excited to see what this one does. Now, the trailer that you've been watching in the background was the Skyfire update announcement trailer, but other than the weapon pack that we've seen, the update for the announcement trailer, and there was a little email that was sent out a while ago as well, which did have some details on it. Now, there was an update sent out on the 11th of June for those that have connected to the online thing, the Avalanche, whatever it's called, but those was basically how you get the daily missions and the rewards and how you connect to the chests and all of that funky stuff. It just gets you some extra rewards. It's worth signing up if you play Generation Zero a lot anyway. But the email went out talking about the new endgame boss, the companion armor field repair, new weapon and augmentations, and a revamped tyrant spawning system. So the tyrant spawning system is going to come into play with this machine itself. I do think it'd be cool if it came in with the Reaper as well. At the moment, there is a lot of stuff focused around the rival system, and I think it's a little bit too much because you can never really gauge what you're going to get. You could get an enemy base, you could get an enemy, you could get a Reaper. I think it's a little bit too much, and I don't really like how it's progressed. At first, when it was just the standard machines, it was good. But I think having a separate system for bases and then for the Tyrant class of enemies now would have been much better. But the way that this new system is going to work is you'll discover Tyrant locations after defeating rival machines, gather coordinate keys and enter them into Tyrant terminators, Tyrant terminals located in base assault bases. The Tyrant progression will be updated along with fixes to machine progression. So, I don't know, it sounds cool. It sounds like it's going to be a bit more straightforward work. Obviously, with the rival system, you go out, you destroy machines, and then that's it. Job done. You might get a Reaper, you might get a base, you might get a rival. With this system, you'll defeat the rivals that you come across already, and then bish bash bosh, job done. You've got yourself a coordinate key after defeating Tyrant locations. So, I don't know, could be cool, could really extend the gameplay cycle. Just something a little bit different. Basically like mini missions that we go through, which have a pretty much set defined path to get to the overall Tyrant, Vulture, Firebird, Reaper, whatever it's going to entail. But the new weapon is pretty cool. It is a chemical laser beam that sets the ground on fire around the player with the Monsieur hunting rifle, and there's also new weapon augments that will be unlocked when defeating tyrants. So tyrants could mean that it's not tied to a sort of time limit. We're not going to have to wait an hour before we can go in and defeat this guy. It can just be a mission that is replayed, overdone as many times as you want. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm very excited how this one's going to go. We may do a video on the Monday going over how you can prepare and grab a load of rivals. But the basic gist at the moment is get as many rivals as you possibly can on your map. Fill that shit up as much as possible. Same with the base assaults. That will do you the most good at the moment. Obviously get ammo, do all of that good stuff as well. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. For now though, we're going to wrap that one up there. I've been Wired, you've been awesome, thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon with the Generation Zero Skyfire update.